All right, up next, I would like to welcome the groom's brother, Chinmay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chinmay. So there's a reason why they say the younger one is always sharper. The older one braces life completely alone and has to figure out what to do and pave the way, often through the brunt of some fob parents, I mean, we all know that, or learning how to strike a balance between an Indian and an American identity, which is a big deal, really. For those of us who have lived here, who have grown up here, know that for sure. I'm curious, can anyone shout out Anna's, I call Anna, Chetan Anna, so can anyone shout out Anna's email address? Chetan51, right? Can anyone guess my email address? Not so coincidentally, mine is Chinmay51. I made a Gmail account when I was 7 years old. Gmail had actually just started, and I had just learned how to type. I knew that my big brother made his email address Chetan51, so it was only natural that what mine had to be, right? It wasn't until 14 that I learned Area 51 was actually a thing. So I didn't even know what my email address was for about 7 years. Having a sibling nearly a decade older than you is difficult to put into words. For a large part of our lives, we were on two completely different trajectories. Anna was figuring out his life's path in high school and college, and I was concerned about the trials of puberty and the PSAT. It meant that we couldn't always find common ground, and when we did reconnect, we found out that we were very different men, but with very similar hearts. Anna, I remember the old days when I used to watch you play video games for hours. It felt like I got to spend some time with my role model and my idol. I always treasured every moment I got with you growing up, and I loved it when you spent time with me. I remember me, you, and I believe it was Eric or Maither were sitting in the living room playing video games. You were trying to come up with a gamer tag for the Xbox. I had just learned Java, so I had created an application that would string together a consonant, vowel, consonant, something very simple. And I remember, you actually, I think that was when Zephyr came up, the name Zephyr, and we were like, oh wait, that's actually a car name. But we ended up spending so much time just on that program, and it felt so good to see that I was doing what my brother was doing. That was what was a big deal for me, was that I was able to create code, and it felt like, wow, this is what I saw Anna doing all my life. That's magical. Recently, our conversations revolve around our various entrepreneurial ventures, mine and yours, and both of ours together. We're lucky to have found our calling. We've realized that we complement one another so well that it's as natural as an electron's counterbalanced by a proton. I'm confident that we will forever be taking work and life side by side, forever having each other's backs, and we will conquer the world together. Now, it fulfills me that you have someone like Kasturi to give you the love and the joy that you deeply deserve. Kasturi, thank you for being the human being that you are. You are empathetic, intelligent, and my brother is the luckiest man in the world to be able to spend his life with you. Now, those of you who are close to me know that I tend to refer to my brother as kind of robotic, but I can assure you that he's not that, and you can give all that credit to this beautiful woman here, Kasturi. Anna, you are a dreamer. The instances I feel closest to you are when we take walks by the reservoir and gaze into the star-filled skies. It is in these moments that I know your thoughts and aspirations are as far-reaching and profound as I hope mine to be. I can see this in your beautifully constructed games. I can only imagine every hour spent typing away on your weird ergonomic keyboard, carefully and deliberately creating a world of physics, music, and magic, all accessible on nothing but a keyboard. You'll change minds, hearts, and the whole world. Your mind is astounding, and your heart is golden. I'm incredibly grateful for our relationship, and I'm excited for many more prosperous years to come, side by side. Congratulations on this new chapter of your life. I know you'll kill it, and I love you with all my heart. We'll buy a yacht together.